Come do a back-focused upper body workout with me while I train for absolutely nothing other than to be badass. My training split right now is 2 upper body days. The other one is shoulder focused with 2 leg days and a full body day. We are starting off with a bent over lat pull down. These are the king of lat exercises. If you could only pick one exercise for your lats for the rest of your life, it needs to be this one. Then I'm supersetting that with a bent over cable row. I've really been loving this superset lately, especially to start off my back days. I've also been doing this one with a lot of my clients, and it's honestly great because it works for beginners all the way up to advanced bodybuilders. Moving over to the lat pull down. These are one of the most massacred exercises I see in the gym daily. I do love these particular handles though. I like them a lot better than the typical straight bar lat pull down attachment. A lot of people end up pulling that bar way too far down, internally rotating their shoulders and losing all lat engagement, or they just go way too heavy, and that has nothing to do with the handle. That's just something you need to stop effing doing. Now, this may be controversial, but I don't care. Based on my personal experience and experience training hundreds of clients, I do prefer a more moderate load with a slightly higher rep range for most back exercises when the goal is muscle growth. There are 2 main reasons for that. Number 1, most people struggle to actually engage their back, specifically their lats. They go way too heavy and end up using their biceps, their traps, or honestly their whole body and everything except the muscle they're trying to target. Or number 2, a lot of people are limited by their grip strength. To avoid that, I do recommend using straps, but regardless, when you're trying to effectively challenge a muscle, you never want that muscle to be limited by another weaker body part. Now we're hitting some laterals because who doesn't want nice, juicy, round delts? I love cable laterals because they immediately put tension on the lateral delt. A lot of people just use dumbbells, and although I love me some dumbbell laterals, but with cables, especially if you slide up a bit and start just a bit off the ground, you'll get more challenge throughout the full range of motion. Whereas with dumbbells, as you can see here, when I did my final burnout set, you're not as challenged in that bottom range of motion. But damn, the delts look good, right? So let this be a reminder that just because you see someone doing something on Instagram doesn't mean that that is how they built that muscle. Maybe they just look really good doing it, and that's why they threw it in their video. Onto my final set, dumbbell rows supersetted with a rear delt fly. I kept these moderate weight, higher rep, as I do have a pretty big back in relation to the rest of my body structurally. So I honestly don't train back with the same intensity, weight ratio, or frequency as I do for my legs and lower body, which is my main focus. Something I do get a lot is, oh, it must be nice to just have genetically big lats. But it's not genetics. I actually swam competitively for about 8 years, training over 30 hours per week. So that is where that base was built. Then, because I'm not training for a show or anything specific right now, I like to have a bit of fun with my training. Fun. So I finished this one with some battle ropes, which were humbling to say the least. Total time, 1 hour, 6 minutes, even with filming. It's not about how much you do, it's about the quality.